Notre Dame de Paris, also known as the Hunchback of Notre-Dame, by Victor Hugo. Narrated by Robin Nixon. Book 3, Chapter 1, Notre Dame. The church of Notre Dame de Paris is still, no doubt, a majestic and sublime edifice, but beautiful as it has been preserved in growing old, it is difficult not to sigh, not to wax indignant before the numberless degradations and mutilations which men have both caused the venerable monument to suffer, without respect for Charlemagne, who laid its first stone, or for Philip Augustus, who laid the last. On the face of this aged queen of our cathedrals, by the side of a wrinkle, tempus edax homo edacior, which I should be glad to translate thus: time is blind, man is stupid. If we had leisure to examine with the reader one by one the diverse traces of destruction imprinted upon the old church, time's share would be the least, the share of men the most, especially the men of art, since there have been individuals who assumed the title of architects during the last 2 centuries. And in the first place, to cite only a few leading examples, there certainly are few finer architectural pages than this facade, where successively and at once the 3 portals hollowed out in an arch, the broidered and dentated cordon of the 28 royal niches, the immense central rose window, flanked by its 2 lateral windows, like a priest by his deacon and subdeacon, the frail and lofty gallery of trefoil arcades, which supports a heavy platform above its fine, slender columns, and lastly, the 2 black and massive towers with their slate penthouses, harmonious parts of a magnificent whole, superposed in 5 gigantic stories, develop themselves before the eye in a mass and without confusion, with their innumerable details of statuary, carving and sculpture, joined powerfully to the tranquil grandeur of the whole. A vast symphony in stone, so to speak, the colossal work of one man and one people, altogether one and complex, like the Iliads and the Romanceros, whose sister it is, prodigious product of the grouping together of all the forces of an epoch where, upon each stone, one sees the fancy of the workman, disciplined by the genius of the artist, start forth in 100 fashions, a sort of human creation, in a word, powerful and fecund as the divine creation, of which it seems to have stolen the double character, variety, eternity. And what we here say of the facade must be said of the entire church, and what we say of...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?